Welcome to the second part of Dr. Mwangi's presentation on communication and networking across cultures.
Informality. Africa is a communal culture. We thrive on personal relationships with other people and are largely informal in our interactions. We value informality. Western culture, on the other hand, is individualistic and formal. When someone from an informal culture interacts with someone from a formal culture, it is important to figure out what needs to be communicated informally and what should be formalized. I still remember a moment when someone walked right past me on her way to place my letter in my mailbox. For days I wondered why she could not just hand me that letter right there in the hallway where she passed me. Understand that the formal and informal cultures communicate differently. If working on a project with someone from the West or another culture, it is important to understand that as Africans, we want to build a relationship with someone first and then work on the project together. But someone from Europe or America wants to work on the project and let the relationship evolve in the course of the process. I once met a man who flew from Africa to the USA to work on a grant proposal with a team in the USA. They started working the day after he arrived and stopped working the day before he left. When I talked to him, he complained that these people work non-stop, and I even never got to see the city. Well, before you embark on a joint project, understand the values that drive each party. Let's talk about disclosure. Let's talk a little bit about disclosure. As Africans, we value privacy. We take time before we disclose intimate information. As Africans, we value privacy. We take time before we disclose intimate information. That is why most Africans are surprised when they meet someone from the West and within minutes, the Westerner has shared everything about their life. It can make for an awkward moment and leave you wondering if you should follow suit and share your intimate details. Well, you can tell them something they don't know about you, something to keep the communication flowing. It doesn't have to be very private or intimate.
Now that you have listened to parts 1 and 2 of Dr. Mwangi's presentation, listen to both parts again and complete the note-taking activity.